Welcome back, guys, to another video on the channel. And well, you know what? I'm buzzing because I've just come back from watching West Ham for Wolves 0. Did I expect to say that at the beginning of the game, considering the starting 11 that I saw? No, I was expecting a 2 or 3-0 loss. Make sure you hit the like button. Guys, we've just won 4-0. Hit the like button. It helps me out. Make sure you subscribe for more West Ham videos. Now, let's go back into the starting 11. So, 10 changes were made from the Hull City game. I wasn't very happy. I'm sure many of you weren't very happy with the fact that 10 changes were made. Some of you, especially me, would have liked to have seen Haller start, would have liked to have maybe seen Anderson start on the left wing, or Antonio go out to the left wing and just see Haller start. He's scoring goals and he grabbed another one today. However, let's get right to the beginning. The first half, when we went in at 1-0 up, I was expecting, right, I thought, you know what, we could be in a bit of bother here, because similar to how it turned out at Arsenal, we had the chances and we just wasn't clinical. Now, the first goal, Wolves have the ball on the left-hand side, pulls the ball back, Declan Rice drops into a back three, intercepts the ball nicely, plays a nice ball into Antonio, who then grabs a free kick. The ball was spinning, it stops. Fornal plays a fantastic pass to Bowen, and what a finish. And that will do a huge confidence booster for Jarrod Bowen, because he come from this reputation from the Championship. He scores goals in the Championship, 22 goals, 17 goals, 15 goals every season. One of the top goal scorers in that league every single season. A lot of people say, can he do it in the Championship, in the Premier League? And whilst the assists have been there, the work rate has been there, he has been unlucky when it comes to maybe his finishing. He might have needed to sort of get that finishing to another level if he was going to be successful in the Premier League. He gets one-on-one with the Wolves left back. I don't know who it is, Vinagre, I think it is. Uses his body, uses him as a disguise, puts it in the corner. Patricio, no chance. And then we had a couple of chances. Bowen, again, pulls the ball back. I think someone has a shot, or it was Antonio. Keeper saves it. Fornals puts it over. Shoe kick header. Fantastic save again by the keeper. We were just having those chances, and it was in my head, back of my head. Is it just going to be one of those days? You know, one of those days where, again, similar to Arsenal, we're on top, and in the second half, they'll come out and punish us. However, it wasn't to be. The second half starts. The second half starts. We've come out and we bag a second goal. Again, I think it's play from the left-hand side. It works its way to Fornals, who hits a cross shot, hits the post, comes back to Bowen, who taps it in from a couple of yards out to make it 2-0. The third goal. Who scored the third goal? Soucek from a corner. Almost forgot. Ball gets whipped in, again, from Aaron Cresswell from the corner. Soucek, you know, does what he didn't do in the first half, gets in front of his man, knocks it in, slight deflection, going down as a Jimenez own goal. Apparently for me, you know, it's a goal. The ball's going on target, so just give him the goal. Why are you taking it away from him? And the fourth goal was Sebastian Haller. Now let's talk about individual performances. I want to just talk about individual performance, because there was a lot of standouts in today's game, and I think it's only right we talk about them. So let's start off Masuaku. Masuaku's going to bed tonight. He's going to just open his pocket, if you can see. And he's going to pull out a Adama Traore, because Masuaku and Aaron Cresswell combined had a Adama Traore in his pocket. And Adama Traore got dragged off after 60 minutes. Considering last year he was one of their most vital players and most important players, we brought off one, you know, because of how tactically well we set up, nullifying the threats of Wolves, getting Adama Traore, getting him sort of in like 2v1 situations with Cresswell, with Masuaku. He goes down the line a lot, puts a couple of crosses in which were blocked, nullified their game plan and sort of cancelled out that threat. Because the amount of times you will see Adama Traore and Jimenez, you know, combining for a goal is ridiculous. So nullifying that huge threat is what pretty much won us that game. And him to be dragged off after 60 minutes and then sticking another striker up front in Fabio Silva speaks a lot of volumes. Now, let's talk about the back five. I thought Cresswell had a decent game. I thought Balbuena has put himself into Moyes' plans, especially, in my opinion. You can't change that winning team when we go into Wolves to Leicester, shall I say, next Sunday. Ogbonna, best defender last season, was absolutely unreal again today. Fredericks, despite him picking up the injury early in the second half, I thought he had a very good game. And I think the the wing back formation does suit our defenders a lot more, because the Masuaku and Fredericks, whilst yes, they are, you know, they still have to contribute in the defensive phase, a lot of their job is providing the width for the team and getting up and down, bombing up and down those flanks. And I think it suits them a lot more, because if they do get caught out, you've always got that one extra defender that can sort of help you and sort of cover that flank. So fantastic by Masuaku and Fredericks. We're going to have Sukek, again, fantastic in midfield, arriving late into the box, fully deserves his goal. Hopefully they review that again and actually give him the goal. Declan Rice had a very good game. I thought 5 or so minutes in the second half, he was a little bit sloppy with passes, but that is just being a little bit too picky. Other than that, very good game from Declan Rice, especially as people probably thought, you know, his head may be turned. He had that game against Newcastle, wasn't very good. Come back with a stronger performance against Arsenal and was really, really good today. Again, that first goal does not happen if Declan Rice doesn't drop in, anticipate that ball being pulled back, play that first time pass forward, by the way. People are not West Ham fans saying Declan Rice doesn't pass forward. He passes the ball forward, okay, into Antonio to get the free kick. Fornals goes from there. Fantastic from Fornals, from Rice. Now, we're talking about Fornals. Again, fantastic awareness and play for the goal. Works his bollocks off. Again, should have done a lot better with the chance. Like, he should have scored, let's be realistic. He can still improve in areas of play, like he can get more involved with the game. However, I still think he had a relatively decent performance. Should have scored, as I said, and he works his socks off. Right wing, Jarrod Bowen, as I alluded to earlier, very good in the Championship scoring goals. Hopefully those 2 goals will sort of bring his confidence that he can do it in this league. He has the chances. He's been getting the assists, providing the work rate. He wants to succeed in the Premier League, as you can tell by his determination, his work rate. Fantastic finish, very good awareness and poacher's goal for the second. Doesn't just sit there on his heels. He follows up the strike from Fornals that bounces off the post for a tap-in. And Antonio, despite him not getting a goal, what a performance. I have not seen in a very long time those Wolves 3 centre-backs, Sice, who's the tall bloke? I can't think of his name. Connor Cody and the other tall bloke. Right, I've never seen them dragged around, right, as easy as they were. They did not have a good night against Antonio. It was a fantastic performance. Worked his socks off up there, especially when you are playing on your own. You do sometimes have to work your socks off. And what a performance by him. And Sebastian Haller, what a cross from Masuaku. He stands there, sort of judges the ball right, goes over the Wolves defender's head, heads it back across the goal. And if you give this guy service, he scores goals. 5 goals. What a fantastic header. Now, what do we do looking ahead to Leicester? Because you can arguably say that Haller deserves to start. But right now, you can't change that team. Like, if you had to make one change from that team, for me, it would be Antonio on the left wing and then Haller up top. But for me, I think you've got to start the same team, being if Fredericks is fit. If not, you might have to start Ben Johnson, which may, from that right-hand side when Fredericks come off, that right-hand side wasn't as attacking as it was in the first half. So have to start the same team. And the only other thing I would say, the only negative thing I would probably say about the whole game, just give Haller and the substitutes a little bit more game time. Yes, he scored in the game, but he's getting brought on in the 86th minute, 87th minute. You're not really expected to contribute in those time frames. Like, City had like 7 minutes on the pitch, grabbed the goal, fantastic goal, as I said. But just give him a little bit longer. Or we maybe have liked to have seen Haller given 15, 20 minutes to make an impact, or maybe seen a change of formation when we was winning 3-2, winning the game 3-0, and Haller and Antonio up top, and maybe playing a 5-3-2 instead of wide players, just to see how that would have helped. But that is just being picky. Just give Haller some more game time because he scores goals. That's it. Give him the service, he scores goals. So, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Make sure you comment down below what you think of the game. West Ham 4, Wolves 0. Let me know what you think we should do for the Leicester game. For me, we've got to stick with the same team, but give Haller some more minutes because he does score goals, providing he gives the service. Oh, man of the match. He scored 2 goals, Jared Bowen, but I'm going to say Masuaku. I thought Masuaku was absolutely fantastic, was a real threat going forward. Jared Bowen scored 2 fantastic goals. He could have easily been man of match, you know, like he was on actual BT Sport. But for me, I'm going Masuaku. You know, I'm going to go Masuaku. What a performance by him. Guys, make sure you hit the like button for more West Ham videos. Make sure you subscribe for more West Ham videos. I'll catch you later. See you later.